3, 2, 1, go.
Alright, what's up guys? Let's make a star. So first, I'm going to delete this sphere and add a cylinder. And we'll take the gizmo and you can validate it. And I'm going to use snap, so I'm going to tap snap 90. And then I'm going to use this red ring to put it so it's facing us in the front. Now I'm going to turn it and just kind of flatten it up a little bit like this. And then we'll look at the front again. So obviously we have a star, we want 5 sides. So I think the easiest thing to do is make this a radial. So we'll use radial. So let's just rename this star. And then we'll add radial. And you can see it's kind of the wrong way. So let's go into the radial options. So just tap on the radial and then tap on the gizmo to bring up the other options. And it's not that one. I think we want, let's see. I think it might be this one. So let's go back to the gizmo and let's see what happens. There we go. That's what we want. So we use the X axis and now we just separate it like this. All right, so let's go to the star, and this is our base star down here. If you want to know what the base one is, you can also press solo. So now we just kind of have to make it into a star shape. So on this one, we're going to use symmetry. So let's go to the symmetry, and we want the red X, and we want the green Y. And the reason we want those two, I'm going to turn on show line. So we go here, the green, that way we control the front and the back, and the red, that way we control the left and the right. Okay, so now we'll use move. We'll make sure symmetry is on, and then we can just make it a little bigger. We can just kind of make like a star shape. You can kind of make it however, you can make it more rounded at the end, however you like. So maybe something like that. There you go. I like that. So let's use the gizmo and we can just try to merge and try to bring it back till it's like perfectly the way that you want it. You can also use these two to sort of, adjust it, kind of like that. So once you're happy with it, you can take these two, you can validate, join children. And I'm actually going to flip mine, so I'm just going to use snap and just turn it this way. So the star is looking pretty good, but we want to make it one shape. So let's just voxel remesh, and that's how you merge things together, and it just becomes one shape. So here I'm just going to rename this star. And then we're going to go here, voxel, and we can remesh maybe around 200. So I'll tap remesh. So now it's just one piece. You can use a round edge if you want, if you made that tool, or you can just smooth. You can turn symmetry on. And we don't need the green anymore, so we can turn the green off. And then we can just kind of smooth out our star a little bit. And there we go. We have a nice star. And usually what I do, I like to place these around the scenes. Also, you can decimate it if you want to make a lot of them. Just go here, deci, and you can decimate them. So just keep hitting decimate, but just keep an eye on it. You don't want to lose too much quality. So you can decimate it down. So maybe it's like, even that, it's at 8.99. But one thing I like to do is you can clone it, and then the clone, you can change that one to additive and hit always unlit. and now you have, it's pretty bright. So if I was to turn off the environment, and maybe, it doesn't matter if you add a light, but let's say I turn down the background. I just want you to be able to see, and then you have a nice glow. And you can change the colors. Like say you wanted to change it to, you know, like a glowing green or glowing yellow or something like that. And then you would go into the additive one and you can raise the opacity and things like that. Whoops, forgot to color it. And you can go in here. Where is it? You go into the additive and you can change the brightness. Kind of like that. And it looks better when you go in post-process. Then you can really see the glow. All right, keep drawing, keep sculpting. I'll see you all in the next video.